Chapter 28. I wheeled my chair over, bringing the pizza and soda with me. It was strange, sitting in the dark with my feet up on the desk, eating pizza and drinking soda, and watching Darius put Al-Qaeda militants through their paces like I was at home on a Saturday night watching a DVD with Adam. Adam. He'd be at home with his family today, opening presents. We always called each other later in the day, told each other what we'd gotten. I might even have walked over to his house that night to play our new video games. Forget Adam, I told myself. He's certainly forgotten you. I watched as Darius silently called out commands to the troops, tapping his leg. We'd already figured out that code. More danger coming. I slid my focus from Darius to the men he was training, to the guns they carried, to the obstacles they jumped and ducked and rolled behind. The camera was jerky, like it was being held in somebody's hand. It moved around the small patch of desert, capturing Darius's training session from all angles. Wait, stop, I said. Hagen practically fell over himself getting to the mouse to stop the video, his wheeled chair carrying him backward as he lunged forward. What? Did you see something? He asked. Rewind it. There, I said. That mountain silhouetted in the background. I know it. Hagen looked at me skeptically. You can't. This is Afghanistan, maybe Pakistan. No, I'm sure I've seen that mountain before. I'd seen it a few times, I was sure. Not recently, but I'd thought about it recently. When? Then I had it. When I'd been remembering playing Rustam and Siavash with Darius in the desert. Me and Darius looking down through scraggly bushes at a dry riverbed, the orange sun setting over that same mountain in the background. Superstition Mountain, I said. That's Superstition Mountain, outside Phoenix. Cameron, Hagen said. No, I know it is. And look, there, that plant. That's desert sand verbena. Raksh likes to eat it. Are we talking now about the stories you and Darius used to make up? Or the real world, Cameron? I mean the real Raksh, one of the horses at the ranch where my mom works. She named him Raksh after Rustam's horse. I used to go riding those trails in the Tonto National Forest all the time, all around Superstition Mountain. Raksh and the other horses love to eat that stuff, and I'm pretty sure the Sonoran Desert is the only place it grows. At least I think that's one of the plants native to Arizona. We had to learn all that stuff in 4th grade. Hagen squinted at the screen. It's hard to tell what it is, he said. As for that mountain, that could be any mountain anywhere. You can barely see it. Mr. Hagen, you gotta believe me. Darius is right here in Arizona. Hagen put up his hands. Hold your horses, cowboy. First, let me run this by the CIA's geologists and botanists, see what they have to say about it. You've got geologists and botanists? Naturally, Hagen said. I couldn't tell if he meant that as a pun. I think he did. We'll see what the rock and plant folks have to say about it at the very least. We shall leave no stone unturned, as it were. But Cameron, I'm telling you right now, Darius isn't in Arizona, no matter how much you'd like him to be. He's in Afghanistan. That's where he was captured. That's where the broadcast came from. But if the attack is going to be in Canada, then they would have smuggled him into Canada by way of a seaplane from Greenland. They would never risk bringing him to America just to smuggle him across the border into Canada. Cameron, believe me, when you watch one of these things again and again and again, looking for the tiniest of little clues, it's been my experience that you tend to find them, whether they're really there or not. I sagged again. But I tried to tell them, Hagen said. Told them we'd got all the blood we could from this stone. But did they listen to Mickey Hagen? No, not anymore. I sighed. I was so sure it was Superstition Mountain in that video. But now that he'd said all that, pointed out how far-fetched it was, I realized it was probably wishful thinking. The silhouette of the mountain in the video was small, cut off, blurry, and the scrub grass was just as hard to see. It could be anything, really. I was trying to put Darius somewhere else, somewhere away from all the real trouble, somewhere closer to home. Darius and I hadn't gone riding out there in a long time, but he'd have to have recognized he was in Arizona if that's where he really was, wouldn't he? No, I was sure. I'd seen the mountain in the background. It was Superstition Mountain. It doesn't make sense. I know, I told Hagen. Why would terrorists kidnap Darius in Afghanistan, then bring him all the way back here through all that security, only to take him north into Canada for a suicide attack on the Women's World Cup? Hagen's eyes slid to the TV monitor. They wouldn't, of course, Hagen said, his thoughts elsewhere. But they did, I said. I don't know why, Mr. Hagen, but they did. Darius is in Arizona.